I wish there weren't any bees around here to bother us.
Wait, don't you guys know how important bees really are?
No.
No.
What?
You have to be kidding me. They seem very important.
Gosh, bees are one of the most important animals on the planet. How do you think our food is made? Everything you eat, or everything the food you eats, is pretty much pollinated by bees, since they're a main pollinator. Also, bees produce things that humans use, like honey and beeswax, which is important in the food we eat and how other products are made.
So you were saying we could starve if it were not for bees?
You betcha. The sad part is the bee population is declining at an alarming rate.
According to a study done by the UN, a loss of bees' native habitats may have had the greatest impact to their population decline. In regions where the bee populations are struggling, the amount of land converted from grasslands and pastures to corn production spiked by 200% in 5 years. One way you can help your local bees stay hydrated is to make your own bee bath like this one.
To make a bee bath, you will need a shallow dish, stones or marbles, a plant pot, which is the container, and some fresh water. What you're going to do first is put the stones that are in your pot into the shallow dish. Keep them roughly even so that all of the stones will stick out when the water is added. Next, select a shady spot in your lawn or garden so that the bees will not be eaten by the birds. I chose this tree because it produces shade right here, which is a good open spot for the bees to see the bath. Next, we're gonna get our container or pot and turn it upside down so it's a base for the bee bath, so that the bugs that are on the bottom of the ground cannot get into the bath and steal all the water. Then you're gonna put your plate with the rocks on top of the pot and fill it so that the tops of the rocks stick out of the water, but water is still accessible from the rocks. This is the completed bee bath. Now, when it hasn't rained for a few days and there's no water accessible for bees, bees can still come, sit on the rocks and get a drink, and then keep pollinating.